Well, obviously we were delighted. This is exactly what the DA and other opposition parties have been fighting so hard for the last fortnight, that Parliament would be spared the indignity of having Mr. Zuma, the discredited president of a discredited government, delivering a SONA, which we know would be nothing more than a fairy tale. He would not be the president for much longer, and therefore it would have made a complete farce of this important event in the parliamentary calendar. So obviously we're delighted. I think that the institutional integrity of Parliament has been upheld. And for once, Parliament is standing up for itself and not allowing Mr. Zuma to ride roughshod over it. I think that the 9 million South Africans who are unemployed at home, that are desperate for some hope and some future, will be delighted that they don't have to listen to another year of false promises by Mr. Zuma.
Tell me, we heard earlier on from Ms. Baleka, Mbete, that the president himself was in the process of writing a letter asking for SONA, in fact, to be postponed. What does this tell you?
Well, I think that they're trying to give a dignified exit to the man. I don't think that's the case. I think Mr. Zuma's hand has been forced. I think that if you look at the outcome of some of the NWC engagements, some of the top 6 engagements with him, that's not the message that he's been sending out there. His message is that the people of South Africa love him still and want him to stay on. We all know that's not the truth. His party knows that's not the truth. And Parliament has now said, well, that's not the truth. Allowing you to deliver a SONA, Mr. Zuma, would reduce the evening to a farce. And I think that's been avoided, and I think that's the big thing. Now what we need to do is make sure that, A, things move quickly to make sure that we fulfill the constitutional prescripts of electing a new president, but most importantly that we don't start to impact on the budget process. It's very important that budget goes ahead on time. It's very important for our economy and our markets that goes out and we steady the markets and show that things are moving in terms of the constitution of the Republic of South Africa.
John Steenhuisen, on behalf of the DA, thank you so much for your time. Now with me, the IFP, Mr.